All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about bringing someone in who's interested. So maybe they're browsing your shop or your Etsy shop or wherever your e-commerce platform lives into a paying customer. And so within this actual lesson, I have some more written out tips and tricks that I think can really help. But I wanted to visualize or bring some visualization to this specific lesson. So I have two different themes. This is a Shopify theme and this is a Squarespace theme. And I want to talk to you about some of the things that I think work really well or things that don't work really well. They both are similar in that their menus, they're up at the top. Everything is pretty, navigation at the top, content underneath. But both of them have a bit, they approach the checkout or the cart process a little bit differently. So I'm going to go into, let's just view collection. So if I'm looking at sofas and armchairs, I'm going to look through this shop. Maybe I'm going to quick shop and add something to my cart. And the thing that I thought that was really interesting about this is it's bringing up your cart almost as a pop-up window. And I think that this is really nice because sometimes when you passively add things to a cart, like on this Squarespace theme, which I'll show you, if I went up to here and clicked, not our juice, I think it's actually just under shop. So I'm going to click juice under this Squarespace shop and I'm going to click the carrot juice. And when I add this to cart, it's just added and then you just sit here. I like action to be present and I like for customers to feel like they understand what's happening. I think it's really easy to abandon this entire screen if you don't feel like you're actually doing something. It doesn't actually feel like you're making a purchase. Whereas when I added this last Can 3-seater sofa to my cart, this almost floating cart showed up, which would allow me to remove it from my cart altogether, increase the quantity, or just instantly check out or view cart. I think that that's really important. There's just a lot of different ways you can make it very clear about what someone's doing and reminding them that there's things in their cart. And so if I were to click over here, I'm able to see this. Something that I don't think is great is, oh, I didn't mean to empty it. Well, let's add it back. So quick shop, add one to cart. This pops up. The one thing, though, the downfall of this theme is that there's no little number signaling to me that I have anything in my cart, whereas this one does. So you can see here that I have 2 juices in my cart. And so those are little things that I would think through as you're setting up your e-commerce store. I would think through, what does that checkout process look like as a user is actually they're actually connecting with your cart functionality or your checkout process and things like that. So we won't get too much into much more about how these themes are set up, but I wanted a specific video just to think through that portion.